All right. Hello. We are here talking with the Girl Scouts from Troop 20078 out of York, Pennsylvania, and that is part of the Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania. Say hi.
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 Hello.
These Girl Scouts are awesome
Hello.
and have just recently completed their Bronze Award. And we thought it would be fun to have them share with us about their experience. But first, let's introduce ourselves. So I'm going to go first. I'm Liz. I'm a program coordinator at Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania. And let's go with Olivia. Do you want to go first?
Yeah. I'm Olivia, and I have been in Girl Scouts for what I think is 3 years.
3 years. All right. Allie, do you want to go?
My name is Aliana, and I've been in Girl Scouts for 4 years. I'm going on my 5th.
Excellent. Tipton?
My name is Tipton, and I have been in Girl Scouts for 5 years.
Excellent. And last but not least, Avi.
Thank you for the introduction. My name is Aviana, and I have been in Girl Scouts for currently 5 years as well.
Excellent. And you are all cadets, right?
Yes, we have just recently bridged to cadets.
Excellent. Okay.
Yep.
So now that we've got the introduction out, let's talk about this Bronze Award that you just completed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I know that part of the planning of it is to explore your community and see what you can do and kind of what the needs are of the community. Would someone like to explain, tell me about your community? Who and what is your community? Allie, go for it.
So our community is made up of about a lot of people, and sort of the reason I chose it is because we looked around, we thought about our communities, and we thought about what our community didn't have most of. And then we picked one that we thought stood out, was very important out of a couple options, and the one we picked was sidewalk art. That is how we led to our Bronze Award.
Excellent. Anyone want to add? Tell me about your community. Anyone? So first of all, so the community was, so it's in downtown York, Pennsylvania, right?
On Cherry Lane.
On Cherry Lane, that's a good detail. So it's right downtown, right next to Market.
On the side that's across from the market, sort of.
So
Next
it's
to
Market
Freedom
Street.
Trail.
You're on Market Street?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a busy downtown. There's lots of people that walk through. There's kids, there's families, there's professionals, all that kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so what inspired you to do this? Tipton, go for it.
What inspired us to do our sidewalk art was probably how most of the sidewalk arts that have been painted are faded. So we were like, well, this is something that some kids would probably like to do. And since COVID, we can't make something that everyone can touch. So since it's on the floor, it's touched with your feet. So we thought that was a good idea for all the kids.
That's a neat idea. Olivia.
So we mostly did this project because we wanted to keep kids active because we're almost always on our devices like we are literally right now.
It is true. And then Avi, can you give us a little description about it, and then we'll go to you, Allie, okay?
It's actually a funny story how this piece came together. So we all had our different ideas, and then Tipton over there, she said, well, why don't we merge all our things together to include everybody? And I thought that was a very neat idea. So actually, you can actually go downtown and find this. But just a short description, we have a start block, and it looks like grass because our next activity is a stomp, and it has the alphabet, and it's caterpillar. We thought that was super cute.
Oh, that's neat.
And then you go over and you jump onto a rocket that like shoots across. And then we have a snake that they can follow, and then they can jump it. And then boom.
So it's like a little obstacle course.
Pretty much.
Excellent. Allie, what did you want to add?
Which part?
Wow, you had your hand raised.
Okay,
So you
so
can add whatever you would like.
of how we decided, we had like hundred of things, and as soon as we decided, we all looked up because there's so many sidewalk arts, but on the other hand, they're so old, like really old, like they've been there for like at least 5 years, and then we're also thinking because all the kids that like just walk in and all that, when like they're walking for a long time, they're just like bored. They're like, I don't want to do it anymore. But like if they keep themselves active, and like Olivia said, everybody's on their phone nowadays. And like when you're walking down the street, and you're like, oh, that's cool, let me try it. And so yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Excellent. So when you were kind of brainstorming ideas and being inspired, did you all want to do the same thing, or were there different ideas? How did you work through that? What was that process? Allie?
We did not want to do the same ideas at first. So when you're first looking up the different ideas, our troop leader, Miss Bianca, she said, everybody draw something that they go home, draw something that you like from sidewalk art. And then we started picking from there. And then we had to do a lot of stuff. And then, so we picked our final options. And then when we came back from the coronavirus, from being online every meeting, we went to art, and then we showed everybody our different things that we liked. And then, like Avi said, Tapey was like, why can't we just like do it all together? So then we all just put our ideas into one. And then
Excellent.
we just did some chalk to pretty much start the design. And then it led to getting paint and all that. And we still
Very
had
neat.
difficulties with the paint, but we got there.
Well, good. Olivia, did you want to add something?
Yeah, we didn't even like agree at the beginning. Most of us wanted to do like some sort of art in a way, but then there was a couple of us who wanted to do like other things, and there were some other examples, and we overall just wanted to do art, but there were other options.
Excellent. Did you learn anything by trying to decide what to do? Yeah? Allie, what did you learn?
It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of practice, and patience. Trust me, we all learned patience during this time. If we didn't have it before, we learned it then.
Because I was going to say, there's 4 of you, but you have a 5th member, right? A 5th
Yeah,
Girl Scout
well,
that worked with you. Tell me her name and who she is and what part did she play?
her name was Sierra, and she participated in like pretty much all of it. We all had our pros and what we were good at, not our cons. So we pretty much did what we were good at. Then that's how it got done. And she's been in for 4 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe 4 years.
Yeah, because I knew she was after me, but she was before Olivia. So yeah, 4 years. And
Excellent. So
yeah.
you guys worked pretty well as a team then.
Yes, but you learned a lot of stuff. Patience was like one of the top ones you learned.
Leadership,
Yeah.
teamwork.
Leadership, teamwork, absolutely.
Problem solving, I believe that is a big one.
So wait, what were some of the problems that you ran into?
Oh, a very, very, very big one.
It's like
For
everyone's
one,
hands went up.
mixing the paint. That was very difficult. I'm here trying to stir purple paint because originally we wanted our snake to be purple.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. And sadly, we came out with this dark gray. I don't know what happened if we didn't put enough red or enough blue. I don't know what happened, but we got straight
The
up gray.
red was too orange.
Yeah, the red was more like a scarlet.
Apparently
we went colorblind for a minute there when choosing our colors. So
So
We
So
ended
we
up
did our
getting
color.
black
gray.
and gold.
that's gonna turn out fine. That's gonna turn out like a nice purple. No, 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 it did not.
But you guys made it work, right?
Yes, we
Yeah, but
actually
we had
ended
to
up
get-
using
We had to
that
get rid of one.
color. The gray, it turned it out like a grayish color, and we ended up using that for the base of the rocket.
Ah.
So like
So then wait, what color did the snake turn out to be?
it was rainbow, but we didn't have purple in the rainbow, so we had to get rid of
Oh,
rid of one. So we had red, orange, yellow,
The
green.
snake
and-
wasn't rainbow. The caterpillar was rainbow.
Sorry, caterpillar.
The snake
The snake
ended up,
was a different
since
color.
the only orange there that we had was for a little bit of the flame for the rocket and a circle for the caterpillar, Allie thought, well, we don't have enough orange, so why don't we just use that for the snake?
gotcha. Olivia, what were you gonna say? Oh, you're muted, girl.
I was pretty much just gonna say that.
All right. Well, then I got a question for you. What was something that surprised you, Olivia, about working as a group?
What surprised me was mostly like how like you can really work together and get something done so much faster than by yourself
Yeah,
and so much better.
absolutely. Allie.
Okay, so me in the beginning of this, like 2 years ago, I was like, oh, this is gonna go quick, like gonna be fine, dandy. Like we're not gonna have to do a lot. We're just gonna put some paint and get it done. No,
Not so
Mm-mm.
much?
A lot of time, hours, a lot of I want to say arguing. I would say having different
Discussion.
ideas,
Mhm.
different ideas. It was a lot of work and learning a
Any
lot.
disagreements?
Yes, there were disagreements.
And that's part of it, right? Is learning how to disagree, but in a productive way. Because we don't want everyone to think the same way, do we?
No, that would be.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. Olivia, did you want to add something?
Yeah. At the beginning, we actually started like a full 2 years ago because we had to like save up money to get all of the supplies, and it took a while, honestly.
Yeah.
But the supplies ended up being a lot cheaper than we expected because
Yeah.
Lowe's was nice enough to give us like a $75 discount.
So it was $100,
And same with Home Depot, I think.
and then it went down to $25. No, $26 in a couple cents. I was
Oh,
so
that's
shocked. I was
amazing.
like, how? Oh, I'm not even gonna say anything. I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let it go. I was just like,
And that leads me to my next question. Avi, did you guys get help from the community at all? Did anyone?
Well, I
Yes,
want to
no?
thank the people who actually came to our fundraisers, such as a car
Oh.
wash, because we were there all day scrubbing cars. I came home with soap. I'm surprised my mom actually let me in the car.
no, I cleaned my stepfather's car. He said, now since it's clean, since you clean, you better not get it dirty. I'm like,
Oh, that's what you do. So you guys did a car wash for a fundraiser. What other things did you do to raise money?
while we had the car wash, we also had baked goods. Like some people brought stuff, and then we also had
Oh, we also had a yard sale.
We did
Okay.
parking for
Yeah.
the York Fair.
Oh, that's cool.
that was
We did.
fun and tiring.
I
That
bet
was
there's a
watching
lot of
paint
cars that
dry.
go to
It
the
was-
fair.
That was like watching
Yes.
paint dry. It was not.
I
the
believe
most
we did
fun.
that for, I think, 4 weeks,
Oh my
4 to
goodness.
5 weeks. Yes, we were there every, I believe, Wednesday after school
And like
there
it got
with
so
our flags,
cold.
like, go this way, car.
It got so cold at one point. No, my
Oh.
grandma brought everybody hot chocolate. It was too cold. It was
Nice.
too.
So it was
Yes,
more
I also
than
wanna
just the
thank-
painting, right?
Yeah,
it
more
was
than just
more.
painting.
It
It
was
took a
much
lot
more.
of coming together to actually complete this project. I also want to thank all the parents who actually helped us with this.
Yes, because we would not
All
have
the,
gotten.
all the troop leaders, all the parents who donated stuff, such as the baked goods, and who brought customers for us for the car wash, and also donated supplies so we could sell at the yard sale.
Excellent.
So, like,
All right, so I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna ask each of you, what was your favorite part of working on the Bronze Award project, okay? So we're gonna start with, who should we start with? Can we start with you?
Sure.
What was your favorite part of doing this project?
My favorite part was probably the brainstorm. And that's because everyone had their own different ideas, and it was really fun and interesting to listen to everyone's ideas and hear what they had to say about the project. And I really liked everyone's ideas, so we combined it all together, and it was just really cool to see how it all turned out.
That's great. All right, Allie, what was your favorite part?
I personally like the finished look, like how it came out, cause like the 3 days that we worked on it, the first day we were just like, and then second day we were like, it's coming together, and the last day we were just like, look at how much work we put into this, and look how it turned out. It was like, it was a 2-year process, it was long, but to me, I think that it was worth it because of the outcoming of the process.
Excellent. Avi?
I like the fundraising. That has to be my favorite part because I was so anxious to raise all the money, just like, we're gonna do a Bronze Award, y'all wash those cars. I was very anxious and I was very excited to finally put this piece together, so I'm actually happy that we got this done. I believe COVID was a big struggle for us in the end because it took us 3 years to complete this. 3 to 2 years it took us to complete this. But I'm very happy that we finally got it put together and we overcame COVID. Just like, you know what, we're gonna meet together and we're gonna get this done.
Good. All right, Olivia.
I think my favorite part of this was actually the second day, because that's when we did like the black and all the colors, and it actually began to come together. And the last day you pretty much did the sealer, so you could pretty much see this is finally coming together after all this work.
Excellent. So we're hoping that there's Girl Scouts out there watching this discussion, thinking about doing a Bronze Award. What advice, so think of as what words of advice would you give to Girl Scouts out there preparing, like starting the process? Allie, what's your advice?
So just because like you may get like be like, I want to do this, and then like have your mind set on that. Don't like, as soon as you want to do that, as soon as you're like, I want to do that, don't give up. Like, be like, this is my goal, this is what I want to do. But remember, you have to do a lot of stuff with it, but don't give up. It is a long process. Do your best, and there is a good outcome. There's always a good ending towards what you plan to do.
Excellent. Tipton.
My biggest advice would probably be to just keep pushing through. No matter how much struggles come in the way, like people are saying, oh, I don't like your idea, or I don't know, like no matter how much different struggles come in your way, like COVID was definitely a humongous struggle, but no matter how many problems get in our way, just keep pushing through and do not give up.
Excellent. Avi.
This is hard. Okay. I want to say my biggest pieces of advice. I know the struggle. I know it's a very big struggle. And I know that one of our greatest struggles, other than COVID, push that out of the way there, I know that another good bit of a struggle had to be the brainstorming and how all of people's ideas just coming in. Go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Accept other people's ideas. In the end, you're going to come up with something great.
Excellent. I like it. Olivia, what piece of advice do you have for Girl Scouts getting ready?
Honestly, I just want to say to remember this ain't gonna be quick. Patience is a virtue, and remember, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a lot of hard work. I think that's
Yeah.
all.
Allie, did you have something you wanted to add?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's kind of what Avi said, like, so it's gonna be like, and Olivia, patience is like, and like always, if you have like a problem in your group, or like you're saying, I don't want to do that, I want to do this, or like for us, the paint, we had a big problem with paint because like we had so many people choosing one, so many people choosing another. In fact, I was like, can we just do a vote? She was like, well, you're old enough now, so just do. I was like, we're voting. So then we voted because it was like, because it was so many people were like, I want this color. No, I want this color. Not. We're voting. So then we voted to do that. So patience, and you always like, if you have a problem, either ask your troop leader or try and solve problems yourself. You could get more likely to solve problems by doing it yourself than asking your troop leader, because then your troop leader will just, yeah. So believe in yourself, believe in your troop, patience, and do your best. Don't give up.
Excellent. Thank you, ladies. I want to share that we have photos of your project, of you doing the project. In the end, it's going to be on our blog, so people can check that out at the link below. And I think it's time to go have some dinner. What do you think?